Hails and horns, everybody. Welcome back to the Abyss. I'm at Segala. I know once again it's been a while. I do apologize, but we're back. Hopefully back on schedule. Today I got a nice little collection update of some things I bought back in December from Nuclear War Now. So let's check this out. Alright, so first up, I only placed this order for 2 items and I ended up getting a bunch of other stuff. You know, the little pop-ups that you get that say, oh, get this for 30% off. Hey, this one's 80% off. So I just kind of kept going. But this was the main reason I actually got on there to place an order. And that is this 7-inch vinyl split from Thy Serpent and Ash Pool. And just simple 7-inch black wax. And what you get here, if you're unfamiliar, Ash Pool is a USBM band. Very diverse, kind of raw, gritty, grimy type of black metal bands. And what I really like about that band is the vocal range. You know, you get those traditional kind of shrieky, raspy black metal vocals, but there's also like clean chanting, clean singing, stuff like that. Really interesting band. If you have not checked out Ash Pool, definitely do so. That's them here on the bottom. And Thy Serpent was new to me when I picked this up. I only got it because I am trying to hunt down everything from Ash Pool. Kind of show you the insert here where I'm rambling, but Thy Serpent, I was really impressed with the track on here. The track on here is Impaled by 1,000 Shadows, but I was very impressed. It's melodic black metal, but it's raw. So it's like a very old school second wavy raw sound while still having some melody and melodic black metal tones in there. So that was kind of interesting. I'm definitely going to see what else they have to offer. I won't pull out the vinyl. It's a simple black, but there's the Thy Serpent side and the Ash Pool side. So yeah, one of the 2 items that I, went there to get. Happy to get this in my collection again. Trying to hunt down everything I can from Ash Pool. The Thy Serpent stuff was just a bonus. I enjoyed it enough. I am going to start trying to track down some of their older material. But that's it for that one. Let's keep rolling, see what else we got. All right, next up, this is one of the ones that kind of popped up and said, hey, since you ordered that other one, get this for $3. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. Blind Buy, never heard of this band. I've heard of other bands using this name from other countries. I think they were from Brazil or something, but saw the artwork, just said, you know what, why not? This is Sangue, or Sangue. They are from Italy, and they are a very raw, just disgusting raw black metal. That's about the only way I can really kind of explain this, is just raw black metal. It's insane. There's a quick look at the labels. I did not spin this yet. It needs cleaned something awful. But I was able to kind of track down a stream of one of the tracks. Sorry, the whole thing actually. And yeah, just very raw, kind of early black metal style production. So if you're into raw black metal and death metal, I think you'll definitely dig this. Just very dissonant, gritty guitar tones, just kind of simplistic drums, just really visceral vocals. And again, just it's death metal, but it's got that second wave black metal production and rawness. So if you're into both of those things, like old school death metal and like, maybe like early Gorgoroth or something, really good. If you like that kind of production in your death metal, Sangue is definitely up for you. This is their 2017 EP, self-titled Sangue. They did put out a full length either last year or the year before that I am definitely going to be tracking down. I again haven't spun this, so I couldn't tell you the sound quality on here, but I did find a stream of it and it was really good. So I'm definitely going to be searching down the full length from, it was either 2019, 2020, something like that. There was a sticker on it. It just says Sangue, 2 tracks of ancient death from Rome. Sangue, feed on the pulverized bones of the dead. So kind of gives you an idea what you're in for. And again, that was a complete blind buy. It just popped up and said, hey, $3 if you add this to your cart. I said, hell with it. It looked cool and good surprise. So I remember a little while ago Liam had a video with, or something asking, do people still make blind buys based on artwork? I did on that one. Good call. But let's see what else we got. All right, next up, this was another one that just kind of popped up in my cart when I was, getting ready to check out, and it popped up, hey, you want this for like $4? And I said, hails to the yeah. This here is Death Throner, kind of like Dethroner, but with death. Death Throner. with Death to All. Man, that is probably glitching my camera out. Yeah, look at that. This album is absolutely amazing. Look at that. You can kind of tell just from there, the artwork here and the pictures. You can probably kind of guess what they are. Very thrashing old school death metal. So, I mean, definitely put them in that death thrash category, but definitely old school death metal with a lot of thrashy elements. And I'd say it's more in the vocals than the music. The guitar tones were insane. They kind of sounded like Eaten Back to Life era Cannibal Corpse, that early, mid-scoop death metal sound that you heard on almost every, breakout death metal band at that time. But yeah, really impressed. Very good death music. Vocals, it's kind of a mix. It sounds like to me that they layered, multiple vocal styles. Like there's like a growl underneath and maybe like a higher pitched like thrash vocal over top. That's kind of a chorusy effect to it. So really cool. And again, never heard of this band, Death Throner. I saw that logo, saw the artwork, and said, sure, I'll take it. Fire Holocaust is an insane song. March to War is great. Evil Eye, the very first track, was killer. That's the one where I really kind of heard those early Cannibal Corpse guitar influences and, just the crazy ass vocals. Definitely recommend this if you can find it. Like I said, I think I got it. It's off Evil Speed Metal. That should tell you something. Definitely head over to Nuclear War now. I know Hell's Headbangers had some, but I think theirs were more expensive. So I'm guessing, since it's a Nuclear War release, they probably have a ton of these things laying around. Very simple black wax, kind of a camo looking label. Nothing crazy, but really solid stuff, man. If you're into death metal, if you're into thrash, definitely check them out. They got that old school death metal vibe with kind of a gritty, raw thrash element to it. Definitely check out Death Throner, but let's keep rolling and see what else we got. All right, next up, this was another one of those ones that just popped up, man, and I could not believe that I got this. This is like the Die Hard edition or whatever you want to call them. It has a bunch of stuff in it. Really nice gatefold, really nice LP color. And again, this was actually a band that I have heard of, so it was kind of a blind buy, kind of not. I had heard of the band. I knew what genre they were. I saw the artwork, and I said, why the hell not? I couldn't beat it for like $5 or $6 at the time. Hopefully my chroma key isn't turned on because this has like a green, kind of a green hue to it. Really cool artwork. You definitely probably wouldn't get it just by looking at it, but this is Nasus from here in the States, from Miami, Florida. Really nice gatefold, thick, sturdy. You get kind of the lyric sheet there, and then it gets into the band photos. Sorry, I have a new setup, new lights, so bear with me while I get the color settings and the lights just right. And my microphone's way too close right here, so bear with me while I work through some of these kinks, but trying to improve the channel little by little. We'll get there, but yeah, what do you get with Nasus? The album is The Third Eye Gate. It was on Anti-Goth Records, and I do love that artwork. Very simplistic, very occulty, kind of pagan looking occulty stuff. Really like that. You get really good classic old school death metal with a lot of black metal elements, so you would probably definitely throw them in that Black Death umbrella. Very old school sounding death metal. The blackened elements come in a little bit in the guitars and kind of the vocal cadences and stuff. They're very popular with black metal, but again, really solid stuff. This album is amazing. If you're on Nuclear War, just looking around for stuff, maybe see if this is still available in the little pop-ups for, clearance, things like that. But yeah, blown away by this record. Just gritty. It's not like Black Death, Abysmal Lord, raw, more black metal. It's more kind of like the Death Throner, more on the death metal side, old school death metal influenced. What else came in the package? We got a nice little Nuclear War Now kind of sampler. Just shows all the stuff that came out at the time. And as well, Iron Bonehead Productions, a little advertisement there. It did come with a fairly good sized poster of the album art, the back of the album art where the song titles are, and the logo there. So that is really cool. It's going to be hard to see with the glare. I do apologize, but really cool. I know exactly where this bad boy is going to be going. Also came with a patch. Fucking sick. It's a little bit more of a gold, like Egyptian gold color than what my camera is showing, so got to tweak those color settings a little bit. And also came with a black and white sticker. That patch will probably be on my death metal vest that I'll be doing soon. And then the vinyl itself, kind of a cool cream gold color. Kind of translucent it looks like, but really simple, nothing crazy. Absolutely love it though. Fantastic record. Definitely go check out Nasus. That is, again, Third Eye Gate from 2015. I think 2 or 3 years ago they put out a follow-up. I definitely need to go track that one down. Again, Nuclear War Now knocked it out of the park with their little pop-up suggestions, so definitely go check these guys out. Everybody will be linked up, as always, in the description if I can find something for them. But a couple more things here to show. Let's keep going. All right, next up, this one was definitely one of the ones that popped up, and I think I paid $8 for this, and I thought it was just an LP, but it came in like this giant Ziploc bag thing, and I mean, there was all kinds of crap in here, so let's tear it open and see what was in here. All right. Really kind of trippy artwork there, love it. This is Embrace of Thorns. They are a Greek band. Again, I would put them in that blackened death metal band, kind of hearkening more to an old school death metal sound with some black metal, influences on guitar and vocals and, lyrical themes, that kind of stuff. But yeah, really love this artwork. Kind of intrigued me. I actually did go check it out before I bought this one, because I had no clue what to expect when that popped up. I didn't know if it was going to be like funeral doom or atmospheric or what the hell this was going to be, but really impressed with it. Sounded amazing. Like I said, kind of older sounding, black and death, kind of raw, aggressive, just nasty as shit. Every once in a while kind of dips into the war metal at times, war metal sound, for some of the courses and stuff, but definitely I wouldn't just lump it into that category. But really good stuff. Again, you get the Iron Bone head and Nuclear War Now, kind of flyer. It came with a shrunk down version of the artwork on a nice big sticker. Really cool. The album is sorry, brain fart. Darkness Impenetrable is the name of the record. Sorry, I don't think I said that. And again, Embrace of Thorns is the band. A nice solid kind of gray silver vinyl. Really solid. Sounds great. Sound quality on this is fantastic. And again, just a raw, abrasive, kind of occulty, just raw Black Death. Really cool stuff. What I wasn't expecting at all, I thought it came, I saw the sticker and all that stuff, but this was also in the bag. So I definitely wasn't expecting this. This thing looks kind of big. Came with a nice white flag. And you got the Darkness Impenetrable and Embrace of Thrones. And then it kind of rolls up into the album artwork. So very cool. Very killer. This is a very tall flag. I mean, I'm 6'4", and you can see it just kind of comes up just past the tip of my shoulders there. So yeah, wasn't expecting that. All that for $8, and it's a record that I highly enjoyed. So again, they're just knocking it out of the park with these little pop-ups on Nuclear War Now. Down to the last record, and then I'll let you out of here. All right, and lastly, I saw this on there, and I absolutely had to snag it. A band that I'm really into. I really like their modern stuff, and really didn't get into their older stuff when they were more raw until I came across this. Went and gave it a listen, and immediately pulled the trigger on it. This is Varsin. Amazing Swedish black metal. Their more modern stuff is kind of much higher production value, very riffy, very catchy. But this, no denying it, is just straight up old school, raw, satanic ass black metal. You can see there, copy 233 out of 250, and it was released on Nomad Snake Pit 2019. Again, if you don't know Svartsen, Swedish black metal, been around for a while. This is a night created by the shadows and the resuscitation of unspoken rituals. So what this is the original 1994 demo, which is side B, or like a rehearsal live demo. And side A is their 1995 A Night Created by the Shadows demo. So you get their two original demos on a vinyl pressing. Very sweet. Like I said, very, very satanic. cold, raw, second wave black metal. Just a little bit artwork and write-ups here. Absolutely fantastic. The vinyl itself looks killer. I love white vinyls. I don't know why. And this is kind of like on a bone white, and it's got some like gray and tan splatters throughout. Very cool stuff. But yeah, if you're into raw black metal and you haven't heard Varsin, maybe go check out this particular pressing. It sounds amazing. But yeah, guys, that's it. First video back. Sorry again for taking so long, but looks like things are kind of falling in place to where we can get going again. And again, also trying to, improve the channel with some new lighting, new microphones, that kind of stuff. So bear with me while I tweak everything. But that's it for this video, guys. I will see you really soon. Hails and horns.